What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Realistic Career Mode. This is episode number 24, and we start today's stuff with a recap of the league table on the back of 3 wins and a draw in our last 4 games, 10 points from 12. We're in 7th place right now with 7 points behind Manchester City. Our first opponents today away at the Etihad Stadium, who are in 4th place right now. Now, I said it in the last episode, mathematically, and I feel like I've always got to say this, mathematically it is definitely possible for us to sneak into the Champions League. But all I'm thinking about right now is Arsenal. Yep, right now the Gunners, Mikel Arteta's side, are 7 points behind in 8th place. So they do have a game in hand. If they're to win that, then they'll also most likely have a better goal difference swing as well. And because of how tired it is right now, I mentioned this in the last episode, and I often say this as well. If you want to do anything significant in a league, consistency is king. You know, consistency is king. You have to be consistent in order to get results in succession, to gain some separation, or to catch up and make up a deficit. So, following game, on the back of the 1-1 draw against Crystal Palace, Man City away at the Etihad Stadium. No one really was giving us a chance heading into the game. But I thought, why? I mean, you know, we've already pulled off some scalps this season. We beat Man City at Goodison earlier on in the season. Why can't we beat them away from home as well? So taking them on here, I was attack-minded, I was assertive, I was aggressive in the early stages. No, we've got to keep Arsenal at bay, and draws aren't going to do it. We need wins. And James Garner, this guy, he loves playing away, you know. I mean, seriously, all 3 of his goals have come away. You know, first West Ham, then Spurs, now Manchester City. You know, an ex-Red Devil is going to love scoring at the Etihad. So, 1-0 Everton, James Garner with the goal. And I love before the break, did you see on the sidelines there, Pep Guardiola giving instructions to Stefan Ortega, Man City's backup goalkeeper. He's giving instructions to him on the sidelines. You gotta love that, Pep Guardiola, man. He's literally to every single player. Never stop learning. Never stop learning. True football philosopher. He probably educates the kit man as well. But even so, we were leading by a goal. But I will be totally honest here. I mean, it was all Manchester City all throughout the game. And yes, we had the lead early, but had it not been for Jordan Pickford, I mean, we would have been 2 or 3 goals down in the break. Instead, we were leading by 1. I knew the leveller was coming at some point because it was all one-way traffic, despite us having the lead against the run of play. And eventually, KDB gave Man City the deserved equalising goal. We had one good chance in the second half to restore our lead with 17 minutes to go. See, a decent double save there as it's still 1-1. And with a minute on the clock at this point, I was just trying to see out the point. And as Jack Grealish robs Tosin Adarabioyo, a quick little move, saw Nabil Fekir all alone at the far post, and Manchester City come from behind to win out the death. And I was thinking, hasn't this happened before? Like, didn't this happen against Manchester United in the Carabao Cup final once again, aside from Manchester win it with the final kick of the game coming from behind? De Bruyne with the leveller and Nabil Fekir with the winner. And it was Adrian Adarabioyo, former Manchester City defender we signed from Fulham on the January transfer window, deadline day. Local lad, born in Manchester, came through the Man City Academy. Adrian Adarabioyo robbed by Jack Grealish. And after a little 1-2, Nabil Fekir was eventually played through for the game winner. Now, I'll be totally honest here. I mean, I was really annoyed at myself for not releasing the ball quick with Adarabioyo. But at the end of the day, we shouldn't have even been in that position. Had it not been for Pickford, we'd have been like 5 goals down at half time. So I wasn't as frustrated at myself as I possibly could have been. Yes, I bottled a point right at the death. But to be fair, I mean, how many games have I won later on this season, especially coming from behind as well? I couldn't be too critical of myself, to be fair. It was Man City away, and I've been bailed out several times. But following game, on the back of no wins in our last 2 and 1 point from possible 6, Leeds United at home, and I thought this has to be a win. This has to be a victory. Arsenal have cut the gap to 4 points, and we need to win this game because we've still got to face the Gunners and Manchester United in the final 2 games of the season as well. Needed to win this game, and it was a really balanced one. Pickford made a couple of great saves. Eric Dyer made an amazing goal-saving block late on to keep it at 0-0, and in stoppage time, Oh, what a chance to win it. And Leeds blocked Dele Alli's shot from 8 yards out. So unlucky, man. Like, great little cutback after going through one-on-one. And Ali just couldn't squeeze it past the covering defender, as it was blocked and a certain goal prevented. Final score at Goodison, 0-0. Yes, nice to get another one of those clean sheets there as Pickford chases the Golden Glove, but no doubt about it, our form has stuttered significantly. On a great winning run, on a great unbeaten run, and now no wins in our last 3 and 2 points from 9. The Toffees are bottling it. Absolutely bottling it. Arsenal licking their lips, gathering steam, cutting the gap, and I can't beat Leeds at home. So following game I was thinking, right, well, if I don't win this game, I'm just going to say this: Mikel Arteta, congratulations for playing in Europe next season, whether it's Europa Conference League or Europa League, you'll be there and we won't. Norwich away, the Canaries, Carrow Road, back in the Premier League right now, in the bottom 3, surely going down. It's got to be a banker, right? Surely. 23 minutes in, the Toffees are turning into a disaster class. Josh Sargent, the American, makes it 1-0. The Canaries have the lead, and we trail at Carrow Road against the side surely going down, and we're possibly set for no wins in our last 4. Absolutely bottling it. 38 minutes on the clock and our first real chance fell here. Van Uyck storming down the right, gets in behind Sam McCallum. It's a great bit of dribbling from the Dutch right back as well. And as he rolls it across, he picks out Amadou Onana, and the Belgian gives us the equaliser right before the break, and it's exactly what we needed. I played really poorly in the first half, feeling the pressure, feeling the nerves, bottling it, struggling for form, but that's what I needed. I did not want to go into half time losing by a goal to 0, having created nothing. Great adventurous run by Van Uyck. Onana capitalises with the right positioning. So it's 1-1 and we're back on level terms. And right from kickoff, as Norwich were in possession, I thought, okay, how about this? Quick fire double. Let's do it. We've done this before. Let's do it again. Onana with the strength, pushes his man to the floor, gives it Anthony Robinson. Quick ball through to Dele Alli. He offloads to Conor Gallagher, and the former Chelsea midfielder makes it 2-1, and the comeback kings do it again. From a goal down to 2-1 up with 2 quick goals before the break. Great awareness by Dele Alli there to spot Conor Gallagher, and the former Chelsea midfielder gives us the lead. And to be fair, Norwich's confidence completely went after that as well. As soon as it went a goal up, second half, they did nothing. They played really well in the first half, but nothing in the second. And with 5.5 minutes to go, leading by a goal. Oh! If you read the title, this was the moment you were waiting for. It is a brace for Amadou Onana, and I'm going to say this right now. This is probably the best header I have ever scored, and maybe you will ever see. This is shades of Javier Hernandez versus Stoke City from Manchester United. If you've not seen it, I'll leave a link in the comments. Amadou Onana, this is Javier Hernandez versus Stoke 2.0. This is the upgraded version. This is the better one. Oh my god! The Belgian flies in at the near post to win the aerial duel, and he goes for sort of like a high jump attempt. I can't really describe it better than that. It's unbelievable technique, sheer determination, and a fantastic display of bravery from Amadou Onana to win that aerial duel and wrap the game up. Final score at Carrow Road, Norwich City 1, Everton 3, and the comeback kings do it again. So for the final game of today's episode, Sheffield United, the Blades, also a newly promoted side, also in the bottom 3, taking them on to Goodison. Well, also in this game, we fell behind. Yep, Oliver McBurney, right after the restart, gave the Blades the lead. And I was thinking, come on, guys. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Consistency is king. You can't win 1, lose 1, draw 1, win 1, lose 2, draw 1, win 1. That'll be enough. No. You've got to be consistent to do anything significant in a league season. So, as we fell down by a goal, I thought, right, let's do what we did against Norwich. Let's do what we've done against Leeds. And if I said all the teams who came back to win against this season, I'd be here all day. So I said, come on, on, we can do this. We're the comeback kings, baby. Let's do it again. Soon after we fell a goal down in a game where I played poorly, Steffi Medini gets another, I think it's third or fourth goal of the season, to put us back on level terms. Our 10 minutes to go to Blaze, desperately scrambling, trying to keep hold of a point. Wouldn't you just know it? The comeback kings do it once again. Never take a lead against Everton, you're asking for trouble. And who gets the game winner? Little mini goal drought for him. How does he end it? Just like he did at the start of the season, we had a mini goal drought against the side he came through the academy with. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, local lad, Sheffield born, Bramall Lane Academy graduate, wins the game, ends his goal drought, and the Toffees do it again. Back-to-back wins, coming from behind, and it means with 3 games to go, we've leapfrogged the Magpies and gone into 6th. We're level with Chelsea on points in 5th, but they do have the game in hand, as do the Red Devils in 4th, who are 5 points clear. So I'm not thinking about 4th right now. All I'm thinking about right now is the Gunners in 8th place. We have a bit of separation, and if we win 2 of our final 3 games, we will qualify for a European competition of some sort. Almost there. We don't do things easily here, do we? But that will end today's episode of the Realistic Grimmer, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. If you haven't, please drop a like. So you'll have a fantastic day, and I'll see you at the season finale. 3 games remaining in the Premier League. Win 2 of them, and we'll finish in a European spot very soon.